Greetings, Mythics. How are we all? Yes, we are back for another session of The Ghosts of Craven Manor by Joseph Daniels. My name's Ken Boyter. This is Grockle This is Grackle Snack. This, my friends, is the Edra Tales Twitch channel. And that is Julian tuning in. And it's also Lee Rin. No, it's Lee. Sorry, it's Lee. Hello, Gruffle Snack. Gruffle Snug. Yes, sorry I'm late. I am about 10 minutes late, which is... It's not unusual that I'm late, but it's quite unusual I'm this late. So I do apologise. Hello, Jonathan. How are you? Oh, you've come... You're normally green text, Jonathan. You're sporting a nice grey. I don't know if that's how you're feeling, but... So hello, Martha. Yes, hello, Lee. Hello, Julian. Hello, Jonathan. Yes, sorry I'm late. No problem for us. Okay, good stuff. Showing us all pink on your screen. It's interesting, isn't it, why they do that? Or, you know, what? Why do they do that? Let me just sort my hair out. Now, I could make up an elaborate story why I'm late, or I could just tell you the truth. It's russet on my screen. So, Jonathan, for those who aren't as intelligent as you, russet, is that like a browny colour? Look at me. Shall I show you some flesh? There we go. And Jam's there. Bonjour. You slept in again. Hello, Steve. Hello, Steve. Hello there. And Lee Rin. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello. Good old orange heat lamp from winter evening. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Yes. Well, normally it would be because I've been sleeping in and I've overslept. But it's not that. I have a very legitimate reason for being late. So Sally and I normally watch the Bake Off on a Wednesday, not on the Tuesday when it's aired. It's the final. It was the final. Have I been writing? Well, I have been, but not now. It was the final of the Bake Off. And the final of the Bake Off actually is about 1 hour and 20 minutes, not an hour. So hence why it overran. And we were that close. It's like, oh, we can't just stop it now. Can't. So there you go. So I do apologise, but I did prioritise Bake Off. Yeah. Jam and I used to do Ollie's stuff together. Yes, that's fantastic. Yes, I'm pretty sure I was aware of that. Dark brown with a reddish-orange tinge is russet. I have heard of russet before, but I always forget about russet. Is Sally there with you in the dungeon? Yes. Well, she was, but, you know, it's a tight space. Only one of us can survive, so I've actually had to bury her under the flagon stones. I met Lyrian once, online as well. Oh, fantastic. It's great, Lee, that you know so many people here. She escaped. She did, didn't she, Gocklesnook? I'll get her. Yes. No, she had to go. She had to go. So, she goes, I'm not doing this. This live streaming malarkey. And are we going back to time? Yeah, are we going back in? On the ball, on the ball. Brown pastry. Yeah, no spoilers if you haven't seen the Bake Off and you do want to see it. Don't spoil it about it. Grew through fortunes of German cheesecake pudding in the last 2 years. I like the sound of that. Grew a fondness. German cheesecake. Oh, that does sound nice. No, you don't. No, you don't, Martha. Hello, Colin. How are you, sir? How are you? Was someone in the game called Jonathan? Oh, in the actual game book, because obviously you got Ace Gamebooks, which is Jonathan's gamebook series. Oh, I can't remember now. Lee, you seem to be much more over it than any of us. So thank you very much. Yes, Lee has been scouring for clues. He watched back the videos and he did a summary, which I thought was very handy because I have adopted that. I could have just said copy and pasted, really, couldn't I? I've copied and pasted it into a document and I printed it out. Crocklesnook looks alert. He is. Look, he's keen. Good evening to you. Rubs eyes, fully awake. Yes. The old stretching. Get the old grey matter thinking. So, as we said before, we are here to play. This is part 6 of The Ghost of Craven Manor. Now, normally, game books that we play, it's normally about 6 sessions that we play for. But I feel like we really have just barely scratched the surface with this. So, we'll see how it goes. If we solve it all tonight, fantastic. But we'll put it out there. If we don't, and you'd like, you know, a part 7 and possibly a part 8, then we can, more than happy to do that. Be alert. Be alert. Hey, Britain needs more alerts. I did see a huge bumblebee the other day. It was massive. It was like really big. And I wasn't scared of it before you guys chip in. I've no idea where we'll get. Yeah, but I've worked out some detail. You have indeed, Lee. You've been amazing. Did you find out what reference we got that string from? Yes, Lee did. So we can make fishing line. Yeah, and get that silver key out. Is that super difficult when I'm fighting sleep? Oh, big hugs to Martha. I have started a playthrough of the French version. Wow, that is impressive, Steve, of the Forest of Doom on the French Discord I'm part of. That is worth a round of applause there. That's impressive. I can barely read English, let alone French. Oh no, I better not say that because I'm writing my own game book. No, I'm very fluent in English. In fact, I do have a degree. And this is true, actually. I do have an English literature degree. So, you know, put that in your game book and roll for initiative. Yes, just to plug my game book. Yes, Devilish Dilemmas. To Kill a Thief. It is still open for late pledges. We have raised over £2,000. The good news is that I am back writing it now. I'm planning out the next 100... Well, I've planned out 140, I think it is now. 140 entries. So I've got a flow diagram that tells me what happens in each entry. And so I've been working on that in the last week. So I've planned out an extra 40 because I got to 100 and then stopped because I needed to do the Kickstarter. So I've got 40 more done. I'm aiming to get everything planned by, I would say, the middle of December. Get all the entries planned out. Now I'm aiming for, say, between 400 and 500 entries. And I'm going to, then just crack on and start writing it. So once I've planned it all out, I am going to play test it a little bit. I'm going to make sure the links still work because I'd rather find broken links before I write the entries, if that makes sense. You know, because it just seems easier to do it that way. And then I'm hoping to start actually continue writing the book before Christmas. I'm very intrigued by Grim Dickinson. Yeah. Is that like, is that what happened to David Dickinson when he left Bargain Hunt? Thank you very much, Julian. So is that because you can play as Holmes, Watson or Dodger? Oh, really? That's interesting. Lisbeth, also, do you know that Grim Dickinson had about 1,500 entries? Yeah, now that is a beast. That is a beast. I have played the what is it? The Sword of the Bastard Elf, which is about 2,000 entries, maybe more. That's thick. I'm just looking it up on my bookshelf. It's a thick book. I've started to play through the French version. Oh, yeah. So, Grim Dickinson is 1,000 entries. Dickensian. Oh, it's Dickensian, isn't it? It's all right. We can edit that out. We'll edit that bit out. It's fine. Of course, I knew when I was saying, I was thinking, this doesn't feel right. What did I say? Dick Emery. No, Dickensian. What did I say? I can't say it the other way now. Thank you, Jonathan. I feel like Jonathan and I have a little bit of a relationship like the King's Speech. But instead of my stutter, it's pronunciation. Oh, I have that. Oh, do you? You've got that one. Ah, fantastic. It's a great book. I think streaming it is more like doing an RPG. Loads of tables, maps, codes. You swap between Holmes, Watson and Dodger. That's an interesting combination. There are others later, I think. Wow. Yeah, big books like that, I wouldn't really want to live stream because it's just too many entries. And I want to at least get close to finishing a game book by, session 6, by part 6. Normally we play a 3 life rule where if we die 3 times, then that's it. Because sometimes you can die within the first, hour of playing it. And it's like, oh, okay, that would be the end of that. Hello, Dave. Thank you for joining us, Dave. How are you, sir? So, watch the hilariously mean analysis of the 1995 BBC Pride and Prejudice that was tore into the usual beloved witty and wise Mr. Bennet and actually sympathetic towards the shrinking materialistic comic relief of Mrs. Bennet. I watched that recently with Sally, actually. It's one of her favourite shows, the 1995 version, the Colin Firth. And I really enjoyed it. I liked it. Can we start before I fall asleep? Yes, I will try to start before we fall asleep. I remember it well. Good stuff. Why no ignoring question? It's because there's so many questions, so many comments now, Martha, that I've had to go back and catch up with them. So I'm not ignoring you, Martha. Mr. Darcy, what a charmer. Anyway, what rooms are we left undone? Yeah, exactly, Lee. Lee and Martha keep us on the straight and narrow. So, I'm going to read out Lee's summary of what he suggests, things that we could possibly do. So, bearing in mind, this is a time-travelling book. We are a guy called Dave Ingram. So, I'm assuming... Hang on, where's Dave? I'm assuming that's Joseph, that's the author. I'm assuming it's the author. We're on at 88 miles an hour. Okay, bedroom 4 is left, yes. Let's finally get even with the trash shredder, exactly. So, remember, we play Dave Ingram, and we are trying to rescue our wife, Liz. We've bought this manor house. It's spooky. It's full of ghosts and haunted things and nasty things. It's quite gritty. We are going back in time to try and prevent things from happening. We can change the future or change the past, depending on how you look at it. And we have been going around several rooms in the big manor house looking for clues, looking for objects, looking for keys. And we've been relatively successful. Last session was a very good session. Lee has been delving back into previous episodes, and on the Facebook group Edra Tales, he's been posting up various things. To sum up, he did a nice summary as well, so thank you, Lee, for this. It says here, explore the remaining rooms. Yes, we can certainly do that. Use string and paperclip, ? To hook silver key in the kitchen waste disposal. That is a good idea. Use silver key to unlock storeroom 1. Visit town and repair bronze key. We have 22 quid to pay for it. Use bronze key to unlock the cellar, although we really need to alter the past before it yields much. Travel to 229 and revisit the deaths of John Haley. So there was a John. Yeah, I think you're right. Check out the bodies buried near the gazebo using FK. Follow the crossword instructions to find the ghost book in the library. That, of course, yeah. Travel back to 1954. Change the history of the murder. We can offer the woman a garden a light. Yeah, we got a lighter now because she asked for a light for a cigarette, didn't she? May the dance more successfully because we fluffed the dance, didn't we? Yeah, with more TTP and didn't find out who the group of pompous men and sinister businessmen were. That's true. Maybe we need to do it once dressed in a suit and once as a servant. Although we found clothing first time. If lacking, we can be told it can be purchased in the contemporary antique shop. If we can alter the past, we probably should stop the bathroom being haunted and can retrieve the dropped carving. Yeah, there's some clues on the carving as well. Maybe we can find out more about the attic. In contemporary times, compare areas. Complete areas: ballroom, conservatory, gazebo and storeroom 3. And then according to Phil, the most haunted rooms are the bathroom, where the bloody 50s ghost is present. Ballroom, attic and dining room. Have we even gained access to that? Well, that is true. So thank you very much for Lee. That is very, very handy. If you do want to read any of those, it's in Lee's post in the Edra Tales Facebook group. Joseph did say that we can't go back to 1954 ballroom again. Oh, okay. Maybe we can find another way there. Never missed a crypt of the sorcerer. This is the Dark Souls of game books. I think you're right, Lewin. Absolutely. Can we chat after the stream? That's to Jam. Okay. So, what should we do first? Should we actually go and explore some of the last couple of rooms? That seems maybe like a good place to start. And also we can go into town to fix the broken key. The bronze key that then gives us access, I think, to the attic, was it? I can't remember now. Bedroom, town. Okay, so let's vote then. What would you like to do then? We've got, we've still got 2 bedrooms. So bedroom 4 and bedroom 5. Or would you like to go to the town? Or would you like to go to the shed? Oh, there's still stuff we haven't done. We've not finished all the rooms. So, Julian wants bedroom 4. Martha would like to go to town. Lirin fix bronze key and then get a silver key. Actually, scratch that. Bedroom 4. Oh, okay. So it's 2 for bedroom 4. Steve would also like bedroom 4. That's run out of sand. Even if I had turned it, did I turn it up? Who knows? It's too much going on. We've got so much to do. Quickly. So let's go to bedroom 4. 3 people want to go to bedroom 4. Let's do that. So bedroom 4 is 158. I need to find my list of. Where's my list of rooms that we've already been to? My numbers, the map. If you lose this, we are screwed. Right. So, part 6. We're starting in room 13, which is the open world room. And we're going to go to the bedroom 4. 158. Now, we have been here before, but obviously I can't remember what happened there. My time machine needs cleaning. It's something tacky on it. Don't really want to know about that, Jeff. We've seen the shed. For Lirin, I think paperclip and string was found in the study in the storeroom 3. 5 hours sleep before the session does wonders for Oh, Lirin, you are so dedicated. I really do appreciate it. Okay, here we go then. Upon entering the small bedroom, you briefly catch sight of a blue, translucent little girl writing something on the wall. You're about to approach her when she disappears. You then look to the wall and see that it is covered in strange, illuminous markings. Oh no, not this. We forgot about this. Did I not I obviously forgot to post this up. Did I? I think I did. If you're unable to understand the markings, do not worry. You can always return here later. Do we know how to... Oh, I did post it up. Or I did forget. Hello, John. How are you, sir? Thank you for joining us. We are entering the small bedroom number 4. And there's some graffiti on the wall. Did I post it up? Are there clues? I'm good. Glad you're good, John. Yes, I'm very well, thank you. Very well indeed. So, it's difficult because you can't really see that, can you? So that's the message there. I believe you did. Oh, I see. Yes, but nothing on how to solve it. Oh, I see. So I did actually post it up to Edra Tales Facebook group. It's in the media section, and it's in album The Ghosts of Craven Manor. There's nothing. It says, you now return to the house. Okay, once you solve the code, mark bedroom 4 as complete. Liz spoke in code. You may have to post that up. Oh, Liz did speak in codes. I forgot about that. That was really early on, wasn't it? Yeah, so let me put graffiti, bedroom 4, and then need to break code. You're right, Liz did speak in code at some point. Morse code. Is it Morse code? It's kind of bizarre. It's CDYN is the first word. Then HMSENH. So I don't know. So maybe there are 2 separate codes. There could be. Would that code have anything to do with the aforementioned crossword? I don't know, but I have put both this code and the crossword up onto the group. I'm not 100% sure it would do, because this crossword gave us another sentence to solve, but that was an anagram. That was basically an anagram. My apologies, it's a different one. Yeah, on the Facebook. Oh, okay. I'll have a gander. Is it a different one on the Facebook? Ah. So maybe I didn't put this one up, but maybe I put Liz's one up. Did I put Liz's one up instead? What's my hair doing? I need a haircut. Look at that. It's all getting a bit shaggy. Maybe we need to find some haircut scissors, hairdresser scissors, to give me a haircut. Right, so we'll have to come back to that. So we're going to go back to room 13. Okay. But bear in mind, I've written down code, that we need a code. So if we do find a code... it starts T643V. No, that's different. That is different. So that must be the one that Liz talked about. Okay, so I do need to put this one up. Okay, so that couldn't really get much further with that. If you know your code, you may be able to detect if it's substitution, cipher, etc. Yeah, sometimes people that really know their codes, I'm not one that's big into codes, but you might recognise it. Oh yeah, that's the sheep dipping code. That famous one that was invented by a farmer whilst dipping his sheep, hence why it was called the deep shipping code. It's not true. That's not true. Don't believe me. So what we'd like to do then, so we can still go to the shed, we can go to the town, we can do bedroom 5, we've not even been to bedroom 5, or we can visit other ones. But really I think I'll give you the choice of bedroom 5, the shed. I can't remember really what happened in the shed. We found stuff, but it's not complete. We could go back to the gazebo, I guess, or the town. What is our character's name? Our character's name is Dave Ingram. Oh, is that an anagram as well? Yeah, Liz one is odd because it starts with a number. Oh, that is true. Steve would like to do bedroom 5. My favourite code is 99121. They are lovely codes. Yeah, the code club. There must be clubs that you can join if you're into codes and go, oh, I love a good code. I love a good crossword. Shed has a shovel in it. Oh yeah, and an animal cage. That's right. T643Y, mortar under. Anyone else seeing turn to 364 backwards? Oh, hang on, yeah. Turn. I can see turn to. Oh, so you sort of miss out a few that don't necessarily make sense. 3, 4, 6. T. Maybe what's the T for? Should I just turn to 3, 4, 6 then? Let's do that. 3, 4, 6. 3, 4, 6. Jam. You've either looked that up, had a word with Joseph, or you're a very clever bunny. So, right, it says picking up the flow of decoding the message, the rest seems to translate itself. You then look back at what you have written. Might be nothing. No, Jam, you've got it, mate. We're on. We're on. So this is what she's written. Help me. I'm caught in limbo, unable to move on. Oh, no, whatever. Whose is this? Whose code was that then? Was that what Liz said? Trapped here. Oh, this is when we killed her, wasn't it? Was this when we killed her? Trapped here by my killer, who will not allow me or my family to pass on. Having to play out the night, we were murdered over and over again by creating more victims in the hosts we were forced to take, which I'm afraid includes your fiancé. Oh, so this is like some sort of supernatural being. It was Liz's code. Yeah, yikes, clever bunny. I got that from Julian's post. Nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, because he just put up that bit, didn't he? See, teamwork. But this is really interesting. By wearing an amulet, you have broken the cycle temporarily. And for the first time in a long time, I'm able to speak out. I thank you for that. But it will only be a matter of time before the Dark Man lures a new host to the house to play his part. Until then, he will only be able to appear in temporary form at night and only for a limited time, which means now is the best time to attempt breaking this curse once and for all. In life, my father was a hunter of ancient artifacts, and one of his discoveries was a collection of stones which gave particular people the ability to move through time. Woo, mama. It is backwards, yeah. Then you miss out the next two letters, yeah. Because Dave wasn't possessed. Yes, that is that. It's all coming together. I believe since I grew up around these stones that some of their power passed to me and stayed with me even after death. I was never able to use this power, but somehow, when I made contact with you, I was able to pass it on. Whatever power I gave you was temporary and would have worn out eventually if it had not been for the protection of the amulet that you now wear. You see, as well as protecting you to maintain the power I first gave you. No, hang on. You see, as well as protecting you against possession, it also contains a time stone of its own that has allowed you to maintain the power I first gave you. The complete effects of this are not known to me, but I hope that it will aid you in your quest to destroy the man in black and help us move on, which we will of course release your fiancé in the process. There is of course a chance that you may not have understood any of this. If that is the case, I hope you will discover this quest on your own. If you have understood anything, though, I would like to leave you with one final piece of advice. There is a secret room in the cellar, which fortunately has not been discovered since my father's death. Unfortunately, however, it requires a special bloody key. Of course it does. A key that has not been sent since my father hid it away on the 3rd of the 5th, 1895. If you can find a key and open this room, you will find something that will help you greatly. My name is Ruth, by the way. Oh, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Bit of teamwork. Well, I want to say teamwork. Julian and Jam cracked it. Yes, exactly. 0305 1895. Now, the ones that are highlighted or in bold, so I'm going to put Lizzie's cracked code. She's put 3, 5, and then the 8 and the 9 are bold, which leaves us 389. Should we go there? Type yes if you'd like to go there. 389. While I have a little cup of drink. Did that? That makes sense? Didn't make sense, didn't it? A little cup of drink. Am I 5 years old? Nice cup of tea. Dollop of honey in. Honey cools tea down very quickly, by the way. 389. Okay, let's do it. Make a note of Ruth's name. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, whatever, Ruth. I'm not really interested. Of course, I'm interested. Right, 3/5/1895. That's Ruth. Via Lizzie's cracked code. Okay, let's go there then. Yes, Joseph does suggest travelling careful, as we can't go back later. Ah. Well, let's go back. Let's go here. Okay, so 389. 389. Oh, look at that. We've time travelled. This is it. We've time travelled. You travel. You arrive at the 3rd of the 5th, 1895. Though Ruth equals mercy and prudence. It's a very appropriate name for Victorian era tragic ghost story lady. Ah, I like it. So I'm going to put travel back in time to the 3rd of the 5th, 1895. 1895. I had a really weird thought the other day. I thought, like, I'm 50 now, so it'd be like, yeah, in 30 years' time, what will that be? And I was like, well, if I live to 90, I'm gonna see that 2063. That's madness. And then it'd be like, I've seen 100 years of development, of change, of... I got a bit philosophical. It was all a bit weird. Right. Where are we going? Right, so you arrived back in the 3rd of May, 1895. This is the first time we've intentionally done it. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But for some reason unknown to you, you've arrived outside of the house. Given that your reason for travelling here is because you want to find out where Ruth's father hid the key to the secret room to the cellar, this is a problem. Since the only way to witness that moment is by being inside the house itself. Well, that's no good then, isn't it? Yes, as the 1954 was the Detroit. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Lee. Yeah. Right. Unfortunately, this is complicated further by the fact that there are people in the house, and if any one of them were to spot you breaking in, you could end up with your picture in the 1800s newspaper, and who knows what kind of effect that could have on the present. Okay, so it says here, how are you going to get in? You stop and think for this for a few moments. You could try the simple approach of knocking on the door and asking to be let in, but you know you'd need the right clothes, not to mention a good enough lie to bluff your way in. Then there's a possibility of breaking in stealthily. To do this, you would not only have to find a way into the house, but you'd also have to avoid being seen by every person inside. The choice is yours. Where was that rusty key? Well, it's broken in 2 parts. Oh, well, the rusty key. Yeah, the bronze key is broken. The rusty key, did we have that? Did we pick that up? Let's have a look. Does anyone know? Did we pick up a rusty key? We picked up the bronze key, which is in 2 parts. I think that's the only key that we've actually got. Oh, we should have probably brought some clothes in the town. Yeah, it's the bronze one. Yeah, we've got the bronze one, but it's in 2 parts because we broke it trying to open something. The actual place where it said use the bronze key. So what would you like to do then? if you have Victorian clothing and knock on the front door, look for a way to sneak in. If you do not have Victorian clothing and find it unable to sneak in, you return to the present. If this was your first time here, you will have one opportunity to find what you need and come back. I was going to say, should we just cheat and go back anyway? If it's your second time, I'm afraid you will not be able to return. So what would you like to do? Should we take Lee's advice there and go back to get some clothes? Or should we take Lirin's advice there and cheat? What would you like to do? Should we go back to town? Yeah, go into town and get some clothes. Type yes. Or do you actually want to... And type no if you don't want to and you want to do something else like breaking in... I feel like... yeah, Martha's also put cheat. Cheat. Well, we are allowed back in, so we could go back legitimately, go to town, get the clothes. Type yes if you want to do that, or no if you don't want to do that. Yeah. So Jan's put yes. Anyone else voting? Oh, Steve. Steve doesn't want to do that. Lee's put yes. That's 2 to yes. The thing is, look for a way to sneak in. We might find, yeah, we could do that. Actually, there could be items in town that could aid in our quest. Well, we could also get the bronze key fixed in town, apparently. So we could just do a one-stop shop. See if there's the old keysmith. Okay, well, let's go back into town because we've got 2 people, possibly Lirin as well, that would like to do that. So, I've written that with time travel, that is the Ruth's key to secret. Let me just write that. Room in cellar. There's a lot of notes in this one. I don't normally make as many notes. Right. So we're going to go back. Then we're going to go into town. Good game. Go into town. We don't know what shops are in town. No, we don't. But I have it on good authority that we can fix the key in town. So let's go down to the town. Let's go down to the town. Turn to 444. The number of almost the beast. 444, let's do that. Okay, the town navigation list, modern day. Below, you'll find a list of shops and buildings surrounding town you can visit at any time. Oh, mama. I need to maybe photocopy this and print this out. Because I like, it's good just to have them loose. So, what would you like to do? There's quite a few. The funny words coming out. Right then, so there's the hotel. Got a hotel. Antique store. Grocers. Bookstore. Jewellery store. Pub. Police station. Craven Manor. Abandoned shack. Where can we get the thing fixed? Jewellery store? Would that fix? Ooh. See, I've not had my snooze. I watch Bake Off, you see. See, that's why my snooze is important. Love shack, baby. So what would you like to do then? Vote now. I deduced the jewellery store. Yeah. Last time, oh yeah, I went by an antique shop. Someone bought me. Hey. Did they then return it because it was faulty goods? just joking. It's just a joke. It's a joke, isn't it? It's just a joke. Jewelry store. Okay, yeah, jewelry store. I can't say the word jewelry. Jewelry store or jura store. Okay, jewelry store. Finally decoded that whole of 3, 4, 6 paragraph. Did you? Really? Did you just do that now? Is it what I read out though, or is it something else? Jewelry store. Okay, jewelry store. Let's do it. Let's do the jewelry store. Right, so we're in town. I'm going to put open world in town. Jewelry store. Okay, 426. The antique shop is where we get clothes. That's what we're told. Oh, okay. Well, I was told you can also fix leads to the page. No, it just leads to the page. Oh, I see. Good. Well, good. It's good to be thorough, though, Julian, isn't it? Good to, just in case there might have been some other little clue in there. Okay, so... Oh, it says if you have chimp. Oh yeah, someone else said we haven't got chimp A in the ballroom. Is that right? It says if you have chimp F, which we haven't got, turn to. Otherwise, continue reading. When you enter the jewelry shop, you are met by a thin, dark woman with a shaved head. Hello again, she says, recognizing you from the first day. How did that amulet work out for you? Did it prevent the spirits from possessing you as you had hoped? Yes, you say. How did you know that's what I bought it for? Why else would anyone buy an ugly thing like that, rather than purchase that beautiful necklace for your fiancée? I assume you're the new owner of Craven House. So this isn't the first time, by the sounds of it, this sort of shenanigans has happened. Then you'll be needing a lot more than just that amulet. I don't suppose you happen to have another one in stock. I'm afraid not, but I do have other items that can protect you against the paranormal forces in that house. Repairs and clothes, that would be handy. It would be. Yeah. Well, maybe the antique shop, as Lee Rin put? No, Lee. So, from the shop, you can buy the following. Mysterious amethyst stone for 25 quid each. That stone is used to restore 4 TTP. And you can use each one only once. Oh, that's a high price. Then we've got 40 quid. We made of money. Mysterious emerald stone. That restores 8 TTP. The following items may not be relevant to you until you have been briefed on the rules of day and night. Oh, there's spirit boxes that are 25 quid each. Or day and night stone, which is 40 quid each. Okay. Well, we can't actually afford to buy anything. I'm not sure we have that much money. No, we've only got 22 quid. We got 22 quid. I'm pretty sure we've just got 22 quid. Yeah, we got 7 quid and then we picked up 15 quid. So we've got 22 quid in total. But, so we'll have to just go back to town. 444. What would you like to do now then? It was worth it though, because we're trying to find things. Okay, where would you like to go? Antique store? Does that sound good? To see if we can fix the key. Would they be able to fix it? Or we'd be able to pick up some antique clothes. So type in antiques. Oh, if we can go and knock a few orcs silly for their pounds. Like we usually do. Yeah, exactly. When we're used to orcs and goblins. And some of that was from looting bodies. Yep. With no shame. With no shame, Lee. We have no shame. So in my game book, I've got it that most of the time you kill something, you will be able to loot the body. Come on, it's Skyrim, isn't it? It's fun. And so the way I've done it without having to write extra entries is you basically roll 1d12 and you get that many gold. That's how much gold you find. Antique store it is then. A new host to the house to play his part. Now turn to 346. Mysterious. Yes, is that part of the code, wasn't it? So, should we go to the... Okay, so let's just make it easy. Antique store, yes or no? Well done, Julian, yeah. look at that, Dave. This is Dave. Dave's come back from the future to help us. And he's just remembered that there's money in the safe. Where's the safe? The safe? Where do we find the safe? Hang on. Have I written it down? You have to make a lot of notes. Was the safe in the study? Yeah, safe's in the study, Julian, behind the painting. Oh, yes, that we need the code. We haven't got the code. Oh, the code might be on the wooden carvings. On the little ducks and the whatever it is. Of course it is, Martha. Absolutely, you can just listen. Yeah, no worries. No worries. If you're too tired, you know, I always say real life comes first. You're more than welcome just to listen. Thank you, Dave. So we need that one from the bathroom. Yeah, it's all interconnected. So let's go to... I just want to go to the antique store because we do need some clothes. We also need to fix the key. So let's go here to 284 Antiques Roadshow. Antiques Clothes Show. Oh, shut up. Right. That's Dozka. Dragon Shout. Oh, yeah, the Doska. They'll not Ghost back would have come in had it. Yeah, God. The Skyrim, man. So good. Maybe we will find some OG fighting books in the antique shop. The old green spine. We can't get in the bathroom or the ghost there, sadly. Yes, no, exactly. We do need to go back in time and sort the bathroom out. Yeah. Give it 20 minutes. Give it... No. 284. 284. 284. 284. Entering the antique shop, a young man approaches you. Hello there, he says. I haven't seen you around here before. Are you buying or selling? We could just go to the gym for exercise. Just looking for now, you say. Well, if you need any help, just let me know. Also, I'm not sure if you're aware, but we also make keys here. So if you need a new key made or an old one fixed, I can help you with that too. So, okay. Wow. Okay, this is interesting. There's a lot going on here. This is not being completed straight. Yeah, no. This is a big puzzle book, isn't it? So, this is what he's got for sale. We can't afford any of it. But he's got an old clock, a medieval sword, a flat cap and overalls, Victorian. Top hat and tail suits, Victorian. A pair of old-fashioned scales, an antique vase, a bedpan, a sceptre with a crystal on top. But an old clock is £2,000, for God's sake. For God's sake! The Victorian top hat and tail suit is 35 quid. Who are you and how did you get in here? I'm a locksmith and I'm a locksmith. What's that from? Sketchley's might have been cheaper. However, we can afford to get a key fixed. Police squad. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. How did you get in here? I'm a locksmith and I'm a locksmith. Oh, I do need to watch Police Squad again. I haven't seen that in years. Thank goodness nobody in his gamebook noticed the oddly futuristic or antiquated print dates on the banknotes. Oh yeah. Oh, we need a sword to fight. Oh yeah. Can we loot some bodies near the gazebo? That's true. We do need a medieval sword. That's £500. Okay, to fix a broken key though, £5. We can afford that. Automatically turns a broken rusted bronze key into a bronze key. We can exchange new currency for old. Ah, okay. So maybe we've got that much money. Old coins and notes are both brought and sold in this shop for some price of what they're worth in the 1800s, 50s, and modern day currency. Since you now know this service exists, you can automatically spend your money in all time periods, because it would be assumed that you came here first and exchanged it for the designated currency before time jumping. So this is what he will buy from you. Oh, so we can sell to him to get money. A cigarette case for 60 quid, penny dreadful for 40, toy train for 100, silver statuette for 400, painting for 150, antique vase for 300, and a chess set for 100. Okay, it says you can now use future knowledge 0. We got that? Oh, no, not 0. O. We haven't got that though. And it says you can now use future knowledge E9. Do not remove after it. So E9. Have we got E9? No. We have the. Do we have the cigarette case? Yeah, that's a good point. What have we got? We've got screwdrivers, we've got a torch, we've got a battery, we've got a ball of string. We do have a silver cigarette case. Yes. We've got a magazine, a paper clip. We've got a camcorder. Yeah, we don't want to give away the torch and the battery though. See, I really do need a snooze before it is. Hello, Sally. Hello, Sally. Feathers crawl. Right. So, hopefully there's no disasterly penguin disguised as a rooster. There's a new Wallace and Gromit film coming out. That's a cream cracker, Gromit. Jacobs. We do need to turn into a safe cracker. I wondered why there was jokes going on there. Oh, we need a sort. Yes. So, cigarette. We could sell the cigarette case for 60 quid. That would then give us 82 quid. And that means we could buy the suit. We could buy the suit and get the key fixed. So would you like to do that then? Type yes if you'd like to sell the cigarette case. Type no if you don't want to. $6 squid. Hope not. Squid tea. Is that a thing? Can you drink the ink from squids? Can you do that? Sell. Oh, yes, but we still need a lot more for the darn ghost fighting sword. Yeah. Of course. Do we need the sword in the bathroom? Is that where we need it? That's the only thing that he's prepared to buy from us. Medieval sword is 500 quid. We really need the antique vase, don't we? Did we not pick that up? We've got a set of old screwdrivers. Do you want those? Sword to fight the suit of armour. That's what it is. I can't remember. Of course. I can't remember where it was, though. Was I even here? Okay, let's sell the cigarette case. I'm going to cross off cigarette case. We have sold that. So we've now got 82 quid. I'm going to put sold cigarette case. 60 quid. So what should we do? Blocking access to workshop. Ah, that's what he was doing. The armour was in the display room, I think. Oh, okay. Ah, yeah, that sort of rings a bell. And for the sake of completion, let's loaded dice that ensures battle and assume we win against him. Lee Rin, come on. Where's your honour? Where's your honour, sir? But yeah, we could cheat. Right, so what would you like to do then? We've got 82 quid. Fixing the broken key, I'd strongly recommend. A pair of old-fashioned scales is 40 quid. Top hat and tail suit, Victorian, is 35. Flat cap and overalls is 25. Bedpan is 50. Now, we don't really know what the other things we need. So we can fix the key and buy the suit. Yeah, absolutely, because that would cost us 40 quid. And then we'd have 42 quid left. So, let's sum all that up then. Would you like to type yes if you want to do this? Do you want to fix the key for 5 quid and buy the suit for 35 quid? Would you like to do that? Type yes. Steve says yes. Martha says yes. Sally says yes. Lee says yes. You're all in unison. That does sound like a plan. It does also feel like we are moving forward a little bit, making a little bit more progress. So I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to cross out the fact we've got 62 quid. Okay, fantastic. I'm also going to write down that we now have a fixed key and we also have, don't we, the Victorian suit. Victorian suit. Okay, fantastic. Should I get ice cream? Oh, ooh, that does sound nice. What flavour have you got? Let me guess. Salted caramel. I think you've got salted caramel. So that you can unlock the cellar. The bronze key, what was that for? I've written that down somewhere. But I think we have to go back in time. No. Because we tried the bronze key, didn't we? Bronze key we found in storeroom 2. Hang on. Is it the cellar? Oh, have I not written it down? Hang on, I've written it down. Bronze key is the cellar. Yes, well done, Lee. I should just trust you, shouldn't I? A handbag. Ooh. Rum and raisin seems to be era appropriate. Yeah, ooh, rum and raisin's nice. Yes, it was broken when we tried it. It was, but I think it was because it was old, wasn't it? So it just broke. Now we've got it fixed. It's probably worth going back. We could always get it fixed again, I guess, for another £5. So... Right, if you also, okay, before we go back, would you like to ask the antiques shop owner what he knows about Craven Manor? Type yes if you'd like to ask that. Yeah, we broke it when we tried it. Yeah, but I'm sure that was because it was rusty. So now it's fixed. Hopefully it won't break this time. I don't know. I might be wrong. Yes, let's ask him. It sounds like a good idea. So we're going to go to 85. Another ghost nut, eh? The antique dealer says. I was into all that when I was younger. I even snuck over to the place once as a dare. I never actually saw anything. but an ear-piercing shriek telling me to get out was enough to scare me for a lifetime. Having said that, though, I'd been tempted to go and scavenge the place for valuables I could sell in my shop. It's generally empty, and most people who move in leave within the first few days. If Trevor wasn't so stingy with lending out his metal detector, I bet I could find myself all kinds of hidden treasures in that place. Oh, Trevor. Who is Trevor, you ask? Oh, Trevor. Oh, he's that crazy guy who runs the local bookshop. If you want to know about ghosts, I bet he'd have some good books on the subject. We've got future knowledge. He's given us a future knowledge. Future knowledge unlocked. Liam Nelson. What are you... Ask about Dark Man. What other films has the Dark Man been in? Ken, should I get ice cream? Go for it. I'd say yes. Just a couple of scoops. Couple of scoops. Again, what flavour is it? I thought it was salted caramel. Or am I missing something? Is this like an in-joke? Crazy Trev's bargain book. Everything for £1. Okay, we are going to... I've forgotten what I was going to write then. Future knowledge. He's given us some future... E6 is plus 70. E6. Hang on, I've got to get that right. E6 is plus 70. Okay, that was good. I'm liking the fact that you get more and more... these future knowledge is good to know, isn't it? So, we might as well go back to the town because we've already done everything that we wanted to do there. So let's go back to the town and start from scratch there then. So what would you like to do then? Should we go to... We could go to the bookshop, go see Crazy Trevor. What that FK... Will that FK alter the bookshop? Don't know. Well, it might do. Yeah, might do. But Liam Neeson was Brian Mills' angry super dad from Taken. See, I've never seen Taken. But I know the clip very well where he goes, I will find you, in his German accent. So what would you like to do now? Hotel, antique store, grocer's, bookstore, jewellery store, cafe, pub, police station, Craven Manor, abandoned shack. Bookstore. Okay, yeah, bookstore. Bookstore probably does sound like the logical thing to follow up on because we've just got some future knowledge of that, I think. And it's always nice to pop in and see Crazy Trev, isn't it? See what he's up to. The nutter. Trev, how's it going, mates? Give me a big bear hug. I'll buy that for $1. I did actually have to say that in a film once. It was a short film I was doing, and I was playing a game show host, and it was obviously a riff off of that line. I'd get that metal detector, perhaps. Oh, that's a good point. Did we come across a metal detector? There's a spider in the drink. Don't give me that. Don't give me that, Jam. I don't want your spiders. Certainly not after what Jonathan posted. Was it Jonathan or was it you, Jam, with your spider beds? Nobody wants that. What are they thinking? Who's going to cuddle up with a spider and go to sleep? No. There's a Robocop behind you. Exactly. Don't you give me that. Right. So, let's go to the bookshop. 328. 328. 328. Where's 328? Why can I not find 328? Oh, here we go. Whether you've met the bookshop owner previously or not, it seems he doesn't remember you, because we're that unmemorable. Because you must have undone the day you met. Oh. New to town? That's a clever way of just not having to write another entry, I think. New to... I should do that in my game book. Even though you've been here before, you haven't. So just read it again. New in town, he asks. Just passing through. You lie, so you don't have to explain yourself. Yeah, we don't mind lying. Are you looking for anything particular? Books on ghosts, actually. Have we been here before? It's very difficult. My memory's not brilliant at the best of times, so it's deja vu, is it? You only have 20 seconds to comply. Quickly. Where's the buzzsaw? Just saw some pics of them filming the Running Man remake in Glasgow last week. Oh, did you? Are they remaking that? Just outside where Jay does drama on Sunday. Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Okay, so we're lying. Books on ghosts, actually. Oh, you're one of them, are you? He says, unimpressed. Heard all about the famous haunted house and thought you'd come and have a look for yourself. I'd do yourself a favour and I'd drive back out of here. Do you have any books on ghosts or not, you mother... No, we don't... You say impatiently. On the back wall, he points, in the area next to the horror fiction. Thank you. Looking through the books in the area pointed out to you, you find 2 books of interest. One is titled Messages Beyond the Grave, and the other book is the book Follow Me Light Bulb. Yes, we have, but we never had this conversation. Ah, okay. So one's it the Ghosts? No, was it the Book of Ghost Deterrence? Book of Ghost Deterrence. I don't think I've ever seen that word deterrence written down before. Follow Me Christmas Tree. Believe it. I don't know what the Follow Me Light Bulb. What's that from? It's all these references that I should know, but I don't. Sub-Zero's just chilling off. Ooh, hello. But believing both of these books may be some of help to you, you begin to flick through when the bookshop owner loud coughing interrupts you. I'm sorry, but this isn't a library, he says. If you want to know what's in these books, I'm afraid you have to buy them. Seeing that it's unlikely to back down, you consider purchasing one. You could just nick them. Either one or both the books. You notice a book on philosophy called The Splintered Mind, which may also be of interest. However, they're expensive. We have got 60 quid. Oh no, have I got that wrong? We've got 42 quid. We've got that wrong. We better not cheat. We've got 42 quid. Because it was 35 plus 40, and then we sold that for 60, which is 80. So yeah, we've got 42 quid. So, Crazy Trev's a bit of an arse. Yeah, he's not a nutter. He's just an arse. Deterrence. Running Man. Oh, see, I think I'm not 100% sure I've seen The Running Man all the way through. And I've only seen it once. So, fickle. The only time we'll cheat is against the suit of armour later on. Yeah, I might be open for a bit of that. Okay, so what do we want to do? So, should we buy Messages Beyond the Grave? That's 25 quid. Book of Ghost Deterrence is 35 quid. The Splintered Mind is 15 quid. Expensive books, blimey. Right then, so we can't afford to buy more than one. So what would you like to do? Would you like to type Messages Beyond the Grave, type grave if you want that one. Ghost Deterrence, type ghost. Splintered Mind, type mind. What would you do? Hey Fireball, how about a light? Again with the references. Ghost Deterrent, says Julian, push back the ghost in the bathroom. Ooh, so we've got 4 that want the toast. 4 that want toast, please. And Lee would like the mind. It does sound intriguing, doesn't it, the splintered mind, I must admit. The Book of Ghosts, D. Terence. Is it? He's just messing with me, Jam. Terence Dix. He was a BBC author, wasn't he? Doctor Who. Did a lot of the Target one. Will it tell us more about amulets? Who knows? So, it looks like we're going to buy the Book of Ghosts, which is 35 big ones. Okay. So, 35 is 5, that's £7. We've got £7 left. What should we do? Should we go to the donut shop and just blow £7 worth of cash on donuts? Okay, we're going to buy the Book of Deterrence. And now it says turn to 35. So let me write down that we've got that. Book of Deterrence. It's like being at FS Fest all over again. Too many books and not enough money. Oh my God, you've summed that up beautifully, Steve. If I was loaded, I would have happily bought one of everything from every stall. Honestly, I would have just happily done that. But you do, because you go, oh, I want to buy that, I want to buy that. I want to help that author out because his book looks good or her book looks good. We can't, you know, it hasn't said about a few. Oh. Okay, let me, oh no, you're right. You're right, Lee. It says, if you buy any of these books and decide to read them at any time, you can read them at any time. Be sure to make a note of where you are when you read them so you can return to the easy enough. If you do not wish to buy them, you can always return it later. We can use Future Knowledge E6. So what we should do is, I reckon we should have a look at the book, come back here, and then use Future Knowledge E6. Yes, so well remembered, Lee. Let's do that. You have needed to hire a Sherpa to carry on in the books home. Well, if I was minted, absolutely, Steve. That would be great. I do remember I did get some inheritance money when my mum died. And I did one big extravagant thing with my money. Well, with her money, basically, that she passed down to me. And I've never spent this much money, unless it was a car. But I went on safari. Holiday of a lifetime. I probably won't ever be able to afford it again. Fantastic. I went with a friend who I'd known for years, and we did, I think it was 10 days safari. It was in Tanzania. And then we went to Zanzibar for 7 days of just luxury in this 5-star hotel. It was on the beach. We also had a swimming pool. And they had a bar in the swimming pool. So you basically just swam up and went, yeah, could I have a beer, please? And it was all inclusive. We'd already paid for everything. It was an amazing holiday. So thank you, Mum, once again. Really, really appreciate that. And because I thought, I don't really want to waste this money, but I'd like to do something that creates memories. And, you know, it's like I'd never be able to do that previously and maybe not again. So, yeah. There we go. That all got a bit serious for a second there, didn't it? What? A Jeroboam? A Jeroboam? Oh, yeah. Well, that's the big one, isn't it? That is a fantastic and very special. Oh, thank you, Julian. Yeah. Well, I think you do, don't you? People you love, you need to sort of honour them in some way. Even the town is open world. Oh, dear. Next venture would be next Halloween. I know what you mean. Well, we'll have to make a decision about how much more of this we play, but so we are going to do 35 first because we have read the book. We've bought the book. We've got a book of Ghost Deterrence. Fantastic. The Book of Ghost Deterrence. There are 3 types of spirits one can encounter from beyond the veil. Vengeance spirits, manifestation spirits, and echoes. Here's some descriptions about each one. Vengeance spirits. These are often murdered victims who died under extraordinary circumstances and have become wicked and cruel over time. Unfortunately, there is only one way to deal with a spirit like that, and it's to discover the location of the remains of the person so you can salt and burn their bones. Oh, thank you, Librin. That's very nice of you. So we've got Chimp J. We've got Chimp J. We've got it. Chimp J. So I'm going to put Book of Ghost Deterrence. It's just this game book is a sort of game book that you kind of really need to write a lot of notes, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but much more than any other game book that I've played, because you never know where you need to remember where you found that or where you got that from. So it's just an extra layer. So this will give you access to the graveyard where you can go to the salt and burn the bones of vengeance spirits. To do this, you require salt and a lighter. Oh, my holy monkeys. My holy monkeys. Holy monkeys, Batman. I'm sure Robin said that. We've got a lighter, but we haven't got salt. Would we find salt in the kitchen? Not been to the kitchen for a while, I can't remember. Wait, oh, of course, Lee-Rin, the grocery store. At Christmas, says Jan, my mum used to drink. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Looks like it's a bad thing. I don't know if that's a good thing. You got it. It was a bad thing. Well, sorry to hear that, Jam. Sorry to hear the bad thing. Life can be a struggle. People find different ways to cope, don't they? Okay, Baby Sham. Oh, I see. No, I got it wrong. I've been serious when I didn't need to be serious. I'm digging my own grave here, talking of graves. Right then. Sorry if it was a sad story, Jam, but if it wasn't, yay! Moving on. So, we have graveyards. We've got graveyard. Let me add that to the chimp. Graveyard. Okay. So we need salt. So we do William Graves. I did genuinely go to school, primary school, with a kid. It was a friend of mine, actually, called Robin Graves. That is true. That is true. He had a brother called Daniel Graves. See? They probably realised, oh, we could have used the pun. Let's have a second child so we can do it. Baby Sham and Advocate. Wasn't that a 1970s detective duo? Baby Sham and Advocate. Avocate. Baby Sham and Avocate. Some of the stuff I found in my parents' drinks cabinet back in the late 70s. Oh, yeah. Vermouth. I seem to recall something called vermouth that my mum drank. Oh, right, that's just that. Let's carry on with manifesting. Salt, garlic. Curious how mythology across the world tends to relate food preserved with spiritual purification. That is very truly, Rin. Crabber's ginger wine. Crabs, yes. Oh, I think they still sell that, don't they? Not your parents, obviously. Well, unless they own an off-license. Manifestation spirits. These spirits are created by events and emotions that take on a malicious form of their own. They often appear as a dark figure, black smoke, or a monster. They can possess the living and force them to carry out their bidding, or appear temporarily in solid form to carry out their business themselves. Since these are not people, they cannot be destroyed in conventional way. The only way they can truly be destroyed is to discover the spirit to whom they are connected and destroy that spirit in some way you would a vengeance spirit. Right. So we need to find out who this dark figure is and then, or who they're connected to, so maybe who they are and who they're connected to, and then destroy them with the bones and the salt. The Dark Man. It's Liam now. We know it already. Love that at Christmas. Yeah, usually stones though. Ooh, you're usually stoned. 2 goats with 1 stone. There are, however, ways to deter a manifestation spirit. 1, striking it with an obsidian blade. 2, using a spirit box to temporarily capture it. Ooh, that sounds complicated, yeah. 3, they also only come out at night because they're repelled by daylight. And then we have echoes. These are often friendly spirits carrying on the duties of the person who died before them. They continue on because they have unfinished business. There is no need to destroy these spirits, but they can be dealt with in the same way as vengeful spirits. Okay, that is very interesting. So I'm going to write down 35 is the book of ghost deterrence. Okay, so let's go back to 328. It's very intriguing, this book, isn't it? It's a mystery. 328. Because we're going to use future knowledge E6. Shall we get salty at the grocery store then? Yeah, well, after we do this, how much was the spirit box? The spirit box was quite expensive, but we can get that. 284. Let's find out how much it was. 284. Oh no, where's the spirit? Well, that was in the. Where was the spirit box then? Jewelry shop. Was it in the jewelry shop? 426. Should we get the salty? No. Let's just have a quick look how much that was. Basically, there's some cool items to buy. £25. Oh, it's not too expensive then. Spirit boxes. These will trap the man in black inside temporarily. Whenever you encounter him, you automatically trap him for 3 rounds. This means you can check 3 rooms without having to roll dice for each time you leave. You can only use once. Discard after use. Have we been forgetting to do that? Leave it like rolling? Yeah, I think we have. But anyway, unless that's a particular part of the game. I can't remember that bit. Davy Dickinson. Dickensian and Dickinson. That's the same spelling, isn't it? Oh, if only we get all Bonnie and Clyde, we have enough to get all the items we need. I know, we do. We do need steel swords, so they don't hold him for ages. Yeah, it's temporarily. Old Ebony Boy himself. Use a vacuum cleaner and suck them up. Now, brilliant, Jam. Exactly. We'll get Henry on the case. We'll call Henry in. And Henrietta. Okay, so 328. Oh no, hang on. Yes, that's back here. Future knowledge E6. So let's do it. This is where your maths comes in. We need, can you please add 328 with 70? Oh, I think I know what that is. 398? 398, there we go. I think when he chased... Oh, yes, we did have a limited time. Yes, that is ringing a bell now, Lee. Thank you. Who needs nuclear-powered proton pack when you have Henrietta? Absolutely. That should be FBI and or military standard kit. You just lug around on your back. You've been hunting ghosts in Luigi's Mansion as well. Okay, so what do we say? 398. 398. That is E6 plus 70. Okay. Let's do it. We're gaining lots of knowledge this time. I think, again, it's been another fruitful session. 398. Before leaving the shop, you happen to remember what the antiques dealer told you and decide to make an inquiry. I've heard you have a metal detector, you say. Who told you that? The bookshop owner asks. The guy at the antique store. Well, not that it's anyone's business, but yes, I do have one. I was wondering if I might consider, you begin to ask. No, he is a dick. He immediately cuts you off. I already know what you're going to ask, and the answer is no. I never lend my metal detector to anyone, especially strangers. Perhaps I could hire it, you suggest. Name your price. Well, don't name your price, just... We haven't got a lot of money. No, I'm sorry, but I don't like people touching my things. He's a twant. If you're really interested in using a metal detector, go out and find a shop that sells them. Mine is staying where it is. He's a monkey, isn't he? Right. However, he has given us future knowledge F plus 23. Which I don't think we've got. So, he's not completely useless. But he's a misery guts. Misery guts. Oh no, hang on. Got that wrong. Got that wrong. Got that wrong. He's not given us that. That was a different one. But he has given us a future Norwich. I don't like people touching my things either. I know what you mean. He could have done it in a nicer way. Though. Let's hope our mansion does not have possessed T-Rex skeleton like Luigi's Mansion 3. Kumquats are fruitful discoveries. Are they now? Are they really? Just trying to get me to say a rude word, aren't you, Julian? Who does he think he is? Bill Wyman? Right then. He has given us E8 minus 56. Where's E8? E8 is minus 56. So I do need to cross that E6 off then. Yeah. Okay. So it says you can now use future knowledge E7. Have we got that? No. Or you can return to the town. When returning to the town, be sure to mark down the number of passage as a shortcut to the metal detector. When visiting here again, you'll be able to come to the shortcut instead of the original number written in your navigation list. Okay, 398. But we can't... No, okay. So we need to... We need E7. Then maybe that's what gives it. How do you make a duck sing? Put it in a microwave until it's Bill Withers. Just gonna leave that there, Jam, for all of us to sit in. You happy now? Okay, so we can get a metal detector, but I think we now need to use Yeah. E7. Let me make a note of that. Okay. Let's go back. Maybe we do need to get salty and go to the salt smith. Go to the grocery shop. Do we say grocery shop? Yeah. I always think the word grocery sounds very American. Okay, metal detector for the graves by the gazebo. Oh, very much so. I have ice cream. Martha's got ice cream. Yes. What flavour have you got, Martha? Okay, would you like to go to the grocers? Type yes. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Grocers rather than grocery shop. Oh, we say grocers. Yeah. Let's rub smoked salt in the ectoplasm wounds. To the greengrocers. Greengrocers, that's what we say. We actually say greengrocers in this country. Yeah. Just trying to think that it was because grocery shop sounds American. Grocers still sounds American. Greengrocers. Yes, yes, please. Or Co-op or Tesco. Because we are elite. I couldn't work it out. I was thinking grocers still sounds slightly wrong to me. Or Fine Fair. Oh, Fine Fair. Fine Fair. They still going? They still going? Gateway. They sell salt for 40 quid? Get out of here. Grocery is a shop. Greengrocer is a fruit and fetch. Yeah, I don't think we have groceries though, Sally. Do we? Do you go, I'm going to the grocery. Going to the grocer. You sort of say, I'm going to the greengrocer. It sounds a ridiculous word now. We've said it too much. Okay. But I thank you for your input, Sally. It's good to see that nothing else has piqued your interest in this live stream apart from when we're talking about shopping. Typical girl. Bought out by Tesco Morrison's. Oh, did they? Nay. I used to say in the 80s. You are never that old. Well, you used to say grocery shop. Did you really? Oh, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, Julian's right, I reckon. Yes, let's nick some licorice sticks. Oh, I like licorice. Well, they're not looking, along with 1950s rum and raisin ice cream. Oh, you did not. Hits Ken with pillow. Did I not what? Did I not what? Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. Martha's having a go at me for my sexist comment. Oh, no, he didn't. Right, okay. It's just a joke. We're just teasing. It's a bit of banter. Bit of bants. Yeah. Here we go. What we're doing, we're going to go to the grocery shop, the greengrocers, 399. 399. Right. 399. $3.99. Here we go. I'm going to write down... I'm writing down greengrocers, actually. One-way ticket on the cancel train. No one can cancel me. In the greengrocers, you meet the same woman who had the kid with the ice cream. Whether you stopped her kid from falling or not, she doesn't seem to remember you. She also doesn't know anything about Craven Manor. However, it's been, apart from she knows that it's been for sale for several times. If you buy anything, make a note of the above number. You may need to reference it when using certain items. Oh, I see. Make an of the above number, which is 399 then. Okay. So, for shop in this sale for sale in this shop is cheese grommet, £2. Alcohol, a sturdy £5. Cereal, £2. It could be Cocoa Pops. It could be Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. It could be boulders. Remember those boulders? What are they called? Golden Nuggets. Golden Nuggets. Golden Nuggets. Milk for £1.50. Bread for £1. Dog treats for £2. Salt for £1 for a squid. Chocolate bar for a squid. And also soap for a squid. Okay. Likes licorice ice cream. I've never tasted licorice ice cream. I do love licorice though. A pound of salt, my good man, and tuppenny bag of boiled sweets. Porridge oats, bran flakes, Quaker oats, salt and alcohol. That's my favourite night out, Martha. Bran flakes. You've picked all boring cereals, everyone. Well, porridge. Why would you think it was? This is your dream cereal. It bran flakes. Who says these prices? Inflation is all over the place. It is a little bit, isn't it? It is a little bit. What would you like to buy then? We have actually got money. We could buy one of everything, I think. No, we haven't. We've got £7. So, Martha wants to buy salt. We need salt though, Julian. We definitely need the salt, so that's £1. Any iron brew. 2 serves of salt. Remember, we have encountered and need to get rid of 2 ghosts. Oh, very clever, Lee Rin. Salt and alcohol. So, well, definitely salt. Should we get 2 bags of salt then? That's probably a good idea. So that's £2. We've got £5 left. We don't have to buy anything else. Dog treats. Do you think we need dog treats? That sounds like there's dogs attacking you. Just give them some dog treats. I don't know. The only time we can go in the shop and quote Dr. Feelgood song. I don't know Dr. Feelgood songs. What are they? What are they? Did they have a song called Milk and Alcohol? Dog treats too in case there's a violent dog. Yeah. Oh, Milk and Alcohol. Is that a Dr. Feelgood song? Fantastic. I do remember a song by a band called Splodginess Abound. Splodginess Abound, called 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps, please. And the whole thing was very fast. It was and it was the lead singer just was like 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps, please. I said 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps, and that was it. It was all the lyrics over and over again. Dog Treats, great track. I haven't heard that. Remember, we could get more money in the past and convert it in the antique shop. That's a very good point. So we're definitely going to get 2 bags of salt. Somebody wants alcohol. I think Martha wanted alcohol. Dog treats. So if we get 2 salt, we've got £5 left. Dog treats are £2. That leaves £3. Alcohol's £5, so we can't get all of that. So what do you want to get? We've got bread, chocolate bar, soap. Should we get anything else or just leave it? Or Mr. Sandman, since we're going back to the future later on. Splodginess Abounds, great track. The B-side was Michael Booth's. I was going to say, yeah. Michael Booth's talking bum. Michael Booth's talking bum. Here's the only talking bum in the land. And just lots of fart noises over the... They also... I think it was a double B-side, wasn't it? Or... Because another track of theirs was Simon Templar, where it just went Simon Templar, Simon Templar, Simon Templar, Simon, Simon Templar, Simon Templar, Simon Templar, Simon. Okay. They had a song called Dr. Feelgood, yes. Anything useful? Soap. That just screams puzzle-solving component. Right. I've forgotten what... Right, so we're going to buy... Let me make a note of this, then. So we're going to get salt. And I'm going to put ×2. That's going to cost us £2. Dog treats. Seems like we can't... I do feel like we need dog treats, so let's just make a decision about that. So that is £4. So we've got £3 left, which means we can buy cheese, we can buy cereal, we can buy bread, we can buy milk, we can buy a chocolate bar, and we can buy soap. Just a little bit of advice. 1 salt will go a long way. Oh, okay. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. It's not a pinch of salt. So maybe then we'll just get 1 salt. The EP was 2 pints. There you go. What? BW? What's that? Two little boys. Oh, I don't remember 2 little boys. And Michael Booth. Simon Templar was another single. Oh, okay. 2 salt and let's leave it. Backed with soap sounds useful. I do agree, actually. I think soap does sound a bit useful. So Dave has interjected here. Salt. Maybe we only need to get 1 of those, which is £1. Let's get 1 of those then. Dog treats is £2. That's £3. Soap. I think we should get soap. That's £1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got £3 left. 1 salt then. £1 saved, yeah. Do we want to buy anything else? Cheese, cereal, milk, chocolate bar. Anything else? Or should we leave? Martha's saying no. Lee's saying no. Looks like we don't need anything else. Probably don't. We know we can come back. We can come back here. 399. Okay. Lee's good. 1 salt, some soap for those tight corners. Lather up. Just in case there's a tight air vent we need to get in. Dog treats and booze. Oh, do you want some booze? We can't afford the booze now, though. It's fine wine and cake. And some cake. Nothing yet. Okay, cool. Right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4 of your English pounds, please. So we've now got £3 left. Okay. After making your purchase, you return to the town. 444. So. Okay, what would you like to do now? Although it does say there are sections. The following buildings cannot be accessed until you have the necessary chimp beside it. That's poor impression of a chimp. Graveyard. We have unlocked the graveyard, which is chimp J. We have got the salt. We've got a lighter. Do we want to do that? What's the time? Oh, we've been on. Oof. I know it's 10 minutes late. No, we don't do... Okay, Martha doesn't want to go to the graveyard yet. At this rate of jumping through time tunnels, we're bound to bump into Professor Sam Beckett from the Quantum Leap. I loved Quantum Leap. I used to watch that as a kid. Or more... Yeah, I was still at school, I think, when that came out. We've also repaired... Oh, we have repaired the key. Okay, what should we do then? Should we go back to the manor house then? Type yes if you want to go back to the manor house. Yeah, Martha wants to go back. We've run out of money, so a lot of these are actually areas that we need to buy stuff from. So we've got salt, we've got a lighter. Is that what we needed? Yes, let's use the key. Okay. Yes, let's finish. Let's fish out the silver key. I'm not sure we can get the silver key yet because we've got a paperclip, but we've got the ball of string. But where was the ball of string found? Have we got an entry number for that? Okay, we're going back to room 13, to the mansion, to the manor house. Not room 13, but 13. So, where's that gone? Got so many bits of paper now. What's going on? Captain Mannering. That's one for the kids. Where's that gone? Oh, it's all the way over here. I thought the dark man had stolen it. Study and storeroom 3. Yes, use the key. I retract a former statement, says Julian here. It was Simon Templar, thank you very much, on the 2-pint single. Two Little Boys was another single. Yeah, I don't remember Two Little Boys because I was thinking, because I played that over and over again. Because I was about 10, I think, when that came out. My brother got it, and that's how I remember it. Ken, you are correct, and I'm wrong. Well, I knew that was the case, Jimmy, but I wasn't. I'm the bigger man. I wasn't gonna belittle you. Apologies. I hand in my 80s music knowledge card and hang my head in shame. And so you should, Julian. I should be fired from my own radio show. Yep. I am going to be making a formal complaint to your MP. Martha is sleepy. Well, what we'll do then is we're going to go back to the mansion. Shall we go to the cellar to see if the bronze key fits? Type yes if you want to go to the cellar. Type no if you don't want to go to the cellar. I'm getting a bit sleepy as well. Julian says yes. Bigger, smaller entry, hook for silver key. Ah. Bigger, smaller entry. Oh, okay. No wonder it's almost 10 p.m. for me. And yes, there might be wine. Okay, Lee, let's do it. Let's do it, everybody. We're going back to the cellar. Here we go then. 58. Okay, come on. This has got to work. What could possibly go wrong? And there's Dave just sitting there laughing, going, what are these fools up to? What do they know about my mansion, about my life? It says here, approaching the cellar door, you realise it appears to be locked. If you have a rusty bronze key... Not anymore, my friend. Not anymore. Dave, yeah. If you have a bronze key, yeah, think you can outsmart us. Otherwise, you return it. We've got a bronze key. So take that. And party. Okay. Oof, right. Opening the door leads you down a flight of stairs into a cold, dusty cellar. Bronski beat. This time it's my fault. This time it isn't my fault. Yes, exactly. Opening the door leads you down a flight of stairs into a cold, dusty cellar. It is pitch black, so you cannot see a thing, but you can hear something scurrying along the floor. Then you hear a squeak. A rat. Part of you wants to run in fright, but upon considering everything else you have seen so far, you realise a rat isn't as frightening as it once was. In fact, this rat might prove useful if you are able to catch it. Torch. Maybe we can torch. In order to catch the rat, you must have two objects. When you find the items, mark down both the passage numbers you find them at. Then return here and take the lower number away from the higher one to find the number you must turn to. Once you've caught the rat, upon returning to the passage, you must ignore this paragraph. If you're done in this room, return to the house. If you return to the house, mark the number and special your shortcut for the cellar when you return. Okay, so cellar, let me write down that. Is 494. So, what did Cage from the shed plus cheese? Oh, the cheese. You might be right. Look at that. Look at that smart man. Yes, sounds good. Not 100% sure of the numbers. Yeah. Hang on, let's see it. Thank you. So paperclip 270 minus string. Oh, so we know the minus string number, do we? Which is number 3. Right, there's too much going on, man. There's too much going on. Ball of string is 3 then, is it? What do you say? Paperclip 270 equals silver key 267. Does it? I said, does it? I've got here the paperclip was 138. So that would be 135. 135. Lee worked it out in his synopsis. 135. Yeah, there it is. Did you do that, Lee? Sorry, I missed that on your post then. Oh yeah, but I thought we didn't know. Oh, did Lee work out where we got it from? Fantastic. No, I feel like that doesn't add up. But you said, sorry, maybe I've got that wrong then. Maybe I've got that wrong. 267. Let's quickly look there. I think we do need to wrap this up though because it's getting quite late. 267. Doesn't appear to be 267. Thank you, Sally, for watching. Thank you so much. And didn't Joseph mention it? Okay, right. I think what we'll have to do, I can't remember which way round it subtracts. I think what we'll have to do is we'll have to leave it there and then we'll work it out. We'll work it out next time round. Because there's a lot of this was a good session again. We've unlocked a lot of stuff. And there's lots to follow up again as well. So I'm going to put 494. 494. Yeah, it's the rat catching. So I'm going to put. So if everybody remembers, we need cheese in a cage. Need cheese in a cage. So there we are. Wow, fantastic. That is part 6 of the Ghosts of Craven Manor. We unlocked a lot there, didn't we? A lot. So that's good. So we are making more progress. So the big question is, do we want to play this another session? We haven't even time traveled yet. We did time travel though. We have time traveled. Didn't we go back? Didn't we go back? I'm sure we went back to 1895, didn't we? We went back because we needed to break into the house or get in with our costume. So we need to do that. That's a good point though. We didn't. We sort of time travel, then we came back again. We need to go back one more time with wearing the Victorian suit. Is that right? Yes. Good work, everybody. Julian. Yes, briefly. Yeah, we went there briefly and then we backed out to get the suit. But then we got waylaid and went, oh, we could go and fix the key. We could do this. We could do that. That is the beauty of the open world system that Joseph Daniels has created. If you do want to buy your very own copy of this, you can check it out on Amazon. Plus, Joseph has written a number of these game books, presumably as intriguing as this one. So check out his other books as well if you want to. But yeah, we've not defeated that confound rubbish. So yes, should we do this one again? I think we should because we're not necessarily close, but we're getting there. And it is enjoyable. So there we are. And it'd be a shame not to find out what this secret room is in the cellar. So thank you very much, Jam. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee Rin. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Julian. I've probably said that before. Thank you, Martha. Who else? Thank you, Colin. Thank you, John. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Is there anyone else? Jonathan. Thank you, Jonathan. I think that's everybody. Lee Rin. I think I said Lee Rin. And anybody else that didn't comment but were watching, thank you so much. You're more than welcome, obviously. Well done, everybody. Yes, thank you, Dave. Good surprise. Yes. Oh, good sunrise, everyone. It was a good surprise as well. Yes, Thud. You must be thoroughly tired. Yes, that was a good session. Thank you so much. It's very, very entertaining. I do recommend this book. And also, if check out Joseph's other books as well. Fantastic. Oh, there you go. Julian's put buy it here. So that's fantastic. Well done. We will be back next Wednesday, 6:30. Hopefully I'll be on time this time. UK time to do part 7 of The Ghosts of Craven Manor. Nice one, guys and girls. Take care. And remember, just plug this. To Kill a Thief, Devilish Dilemmas, Kickstarter. It is still open for late pledges. And I have started to write it again. So hopefully I want to get back into the thick of this as soon as possible and get the book finished. Sausages. Thank you, Dungeon Master. You're more than welcome. And remember, may your thieving never get caught. That's my tagline from here. Sorry, Jonathan. Not Jonathan, Joseph. Right, take care, everybody. Nice one.